Get this. Let's talk. So, I don't know if I'm the only one that does this or not. I really doubt I am. But I guess leave a comment below. If you're like me, if you're a military spouse, and when your spouse is away, you watch the sappiest military movies ever. Um, I hate that I do it. I can't pinpoint of why I do it because it just doesn't make much sense. But I literally just sat here sappy crying over a movie. Now, my wife has deployed once before, and it was a short deployment, so it wasn't a huge deal, but at the time it was for us. We were newlyweds. We had literally just got married about a month prior to her having to leave for deployment. Like I said, it was a short one, but it was scary. It's a new thing. Um, I didn't really know how to handle it, especially being on my own. I didn't really know anybody here. I hadn't really made any connections with anybody. This whole entire life was completely new for me. And it was scary. But at the same time, it's like you put yourself through even more hell. I mean, let's just face it. By watching these shows and movies that are made, meant to be sad. So here we are, even sadder than we were before when we found out they were leaving, if you even have advance in the leaving. And it doesn't bother me as bad now. Um, we've been married for 2 years now, so I mean, I'm kind of used to her going away and the possibilities of, oh, there might be a deployment coming up, never know. But for some reason, I can't break that habit of when she is gone, even if it's just for a day or if it's months. It doesn't matter. I'm still on it. I am watching movie after movie, military movies that make me even more depressed. Let's just face it. Because it's all depressing. There's very few of them out there that let you see the good side, I guess. I don't know. It's a tough subject to talk about, I guess. But that is one thing I guess I'm going to be talking about more frequently because that is part of our lives. That's a huge part of our lives. My wife, Nicole, she went from being Marine Corps 4 years, active duty, and is now an Army reservist. And that alone was quite a switch, not just for us as a family, just also as herself. That was tough. So, um, we always get the crazy questions from family and friends, and we never know how to answer them. Um, but they're always, I don't know, I don't know. It's just a weird situation all around being military. Um, but I think there needs to be more information out there, I think, for everybody. And if y'all ever want me to make a video specifically for military or military spouses, let me know in the comments. Please let me know. I'm not the greatest with information, but I can definitely look information up and put a video together just for that specific reason. And if you do, let me know what exactly you want to know. What what were you most afraid of when you heard the word deployment? or I'm getting deployed. Um, and the things that you didn't know, because let's face it, nobody really explains all this stuff. I know when I came out and about into this whole lifestyle, I was completely lost. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was that person that went on Google and went on YouTube and searched for days for some reason. I don't know. Um, so if we can do like maybe a little segment of that, that would be cool. I'm okay with doing that. This account is pretty much just showing our day-to-day lives, but I don't know, like I said, after I watched that movie, I was a little on the thoughtful side, I guess, so to speak. I sat here crying and I was like, oh my gosh, there's really not that much information out there. And now I'm sitting here wondering, am I the only person that sits here and does this weird stuff when I watch a movie, or when, I don't know, it just makes you overthink things, I guess. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with overthinking sometimes. But yeah, I don't know, I felt the need to really talk about that for just a minute or 10. um, but yeah.